Greetings, everyone, to what will be a very short pre-series announcement video. I don't usually do these for series, but there are certain questions that must be answered, and I fancy posing them to you, the viewing community, the dapperlings, so that you can help me shape what this series is going to become. Now, some of you are already aware that I have been playing Stellaris for the last few days. I was given a press copy by Paradox Interactive. Stellaris, for those who aren't familiar, is a 4X space strategy game. The 4X stand for explore, expand, exploit, exterminate. It's a sort of grand strategy genre. They're not all grand strategy, not all of them are real-time, some of them are turn-based. Stellaris is kind of midway between. You can pause time, accelerate it, slow it down, that sort of thing, but it's not turn-based. Now, I'm not going to go too much into Stellaris. Those of you who are already aware of what Stellaris is have been anticipating this game for a very long time, so I don't need to cover it. And those who are new will be going over all of this in the first video. But for everyone who is interested, I'm going to need a few things. First and foremost, there's going to be copious amounts of renaming in this game. Renaming leaders, renaming admiral, renaming scientists, renaming ships, ship classes, individual instances of those ship classes, planet systems. I'm going to need a wealth of names. So, I've already posted up on Twitter asking people for initial suggestions. I've started compiling a list, and I also want to present this chance to everyone on YouTube as well. So, if you pop a comment onto this video, odds are your name is going to show up in the game at some point, because there are so many things to rename. Frankly, I'm going to be running out of viewers before I run out of things to name. So don't worry about that. Just pop a comment down below. If you don't want your name showing up, then do be clear about that, because I'm pretty much just going to be dragging names from wherever I can see them. Now, the second thing, and probably the most important, I need to know what kind of civilization I'm going to create. A little bit of what Stellaris is, I guess, is necessary for this question to be answered. We make a space empire. We then go out into space and we try to interact with other space empires and just generally become the best or seek a diplomatic kind of victory. It's the typical strategy fare. But there are lots of ways that you can create your races. I will be making a custom race. What I want from you is a general sort of direction to head in. I'm not looking for any specifics, because frankly most of you won't know what the specifics can be, so don't worry about that, but just a general heading. So I'm going to pose a simple question. There is going to be a straw poll link down below for those who can't access cards, but there will also be a poll card showing up on screen. When I'm creating my empire, what drink should I be drinking? Tea or coffee? Understand that my empire will be steeped in the vital essences of that drink. The characteristics of that drink will permeate the empire and every decision I make about the empire and its citizens. To sum this up for you nice and simply, if tea is chosen, whatever brand, tea by itself, then the average citizen of the empire will probably be more on the gentle side. Not going to be pacifist necessarily, but it's generally going to be a little bit more compassionate, more empathic, more benign. We'll try to uplift lesser races instead of enslave them. On the opposite end, if coffee is the drink that we start with, then Dark Aavak is going to be in control of the empire building, and the average citizen at that point is going to be more like Pinhead from Hellraiser. There will be a very, very blurred line between pain and pleasure. In fact, there might not be any line at all. They'll just bleed into each other, and blood will be a pretty common thing. The average citizen of the Empire will probably enjoy making people bleed, and will enjoy making them enjoy bleeding. It'll be a very, very weird place. You can sort of think Dark Eldar, if you're familiar with the Warhammer 40k universe. So those are the two choices. Are we effectively going ruthless and efficient, possibly wicked, but not necessarily unreasonable, or are we going gentle, kind of nurturing influence on the universe? One or the other. The choice is yours. You can either click on the cards to vote, or you can use the straw poll down below, but do be sure, if you want your name to appear, then drop your comments down, because the first couple of episodes I'm just going to be recording in batch, so a lot of things will start off getting named. Whole ship classes will be named, and that will stick throughout the whole empire. I will be designing lots of different classes, so don't worry too much, and I'll probably be renaming individual ships within that class as well. But that's all I really wanted to say. I hope you're all looking forward to Stellaris appearing on the channel, because it's probably going to be appearing in considerable force, to be fair. But don't worry, none of the other series are getting shelved or anything like that. But Stellaris uploads will probably be fairly frequent in the first couple of days at the very least. But until next time, and as always, do take care, everyone.